Hi guys, welcome back to the third part of our video on the creation of my Grace video, right? My Grace music video. Now, in this part, without taking much of our time, I'm going to show us how to bring in all our videos that we've created using Hedra into ChatGPT. Now, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2 of this video, please, for better understanding, I would strongly suggest you click on the playlist, all right, and then start from the part 1 so that you understand the trend of this video. This is part 3 right now. We've done part 1, which is the introduction, and also how I created a prompt and all the prompt I used, in helping create to create a video scene. I did all of that in part 1 using ChatGPT, and then in part 2, I showed us how to crop our audio using Audacity, right? And then how you can now bring in the audio into Hedra, along with your image to create your video. Now, in this, I'm going to show us how to bring in our video into CapCut and add the audio as well, the entire audio, right? So, let's begin. So, okay, let me show the screen here. Now, this is our CapCut. I'm using version, I think the latest version here, which is, where is it again? This is version 6.5. Now, what I've observed in this CapCut is, as long as you do not use a Pro feature, you will be able to export your content, your video, without a watermark, right? I've exported quite a number of videos using this latest version, and there's not been any watermark on it. I don't really need the Pro features. All I just need is my video, right? So as long as you use that, don't be afraid. Your video will go without a watermark. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to import here is my audio, right? I'm going to be as fast as possible so we're able to finish all without taking much of our time. So I will look for, okay, this is for my daughter. Okay, this is this. So my audio is here. Now let's assume this is the full audio. Now I'm not going to bring in the entire full. Okay. So let's assume this is the full audio. So I bring in the full audio into CapCut, right? And then I add it to the timeline, right? As you can see. Like I said, this must be the entire audio, not the one you've cropped. The entire audio. So if it's an audio of 5 minutes, that's what you're going to bring in here, right? And then I bring in my okay. Let me just bring in. I think what I brought in there is the let me just bring in the entire audio. This for better clarity. So I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to put this one. So this is the entire audio of my song. Now I get back in here and then I begin to bring in the videos I've created, because we need the videos now. Now you can choose to import all the videos at once, but for purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to just import a few, which is the beginning. Okay, so let's play with this. Okay, let's play with this one, right? And then that one, and then this one again. Then this one. There's something I'm going to show us how to ensure that our audio and our video sync together using CapCut, right? So I'll bring in this one. Okay, let me zoom the page again. Let me zoom the timeline. I need to close that. Okay, so let me zoom the timeline again. It's lagging a bit. Okay, then I bring this other video. And let me bring maybe a few more. I hope I remember the next. Yeah, this one. So I numbered them. Let me bring this. I hope I can. Yeah. Let me bring this one. So we'll just play around here. And then let's add all together. Now, adding all together, I could decide to click this and all will go, or I can decide to drag. I can decide to drag this. Remember, all of them are selected. All this down here are all selected. So I can decide to click on this, or I drag to go in there. Okay. Now, let's take this to the beginning. Now, if we play the song, let's see. No, this ought to be at the beginning first. Okay, so we play our song. Sorry, let me. You see? It's syncing together. Sorry, it's playing now. Now, if for any reason the audio, the audio from the audio from the video is not syncing with that of the audio, what you need to do is this. For example, this very video, I will select this video. Instead I select this video, I select the audio, one of them, right? And then I press down the control key, and then I select the audio, right? Like I said, you can do either. But the important thing is, when you select one, you must hold down the control key to select the other. And then you right click. You use this to sync the audio of the video to that of your original audio, so that the lips will work together. So you now click on what? Sync video and audio. See that? Now, these two have synced together. Now, let's do it for this video here and this one. Now, do you observe what happened? These two are the same, which is correct. I had to do this so you understand. What I did was this. I created these two so that I can allow this one to start, allow this one to start, and then I'll bring this one in somewhere, right? So for this to happen, I will play, I will reduce a bit, and then allow the video to play with this one. And then when it gets to where I want this to play, I will bring it in. So now this came in early enough. I want this to sync first, after which I want this to sync first. I want this one to sync first, right? So let me take it back a bit. Okay, this point now, after this point now, this should come in. Okay, so let me take it back a bit. Okay, this has finished its own. This now takes in, right? Now, while this is holding here, let me sync this as well to with the audio. You will see what will happen there. You see, automatically it has come to join this, right? So now let's continue the play. Now, before it gets here, let's sing this as well with this one. Okay. Now, why it's here? Because that is where it has a part to play here. All I need to do is crop it a bit to where I want it to start. So while the audio is selected, let's also crop this. Let's sing this to the audio. And then let's sing this as well too with the audio. Okay. And then finally, let's sync this one. My time, okay. Let's sync this one with audio. Okay. Okay. Sync this one as well. And then sing this one as well. And then finally, sing this one. Now, as you can see, we have synced our audio to with the something is wrong somewhere. Something has moved out. Okay, yeah, it's there. Okay, so now this went up because this other one showed up. Now you can as well decide to bring this down. Yeah. You can also decide to bring it down. But when you bring it down like this, please sync it again so that it will align properly. And then too, you can decide to bring this down. And then once it's down, sync it as well. Now, you observe something. Observe something. See that this very parts do not align with this, but something is here. So, okay. So let's play it again and observe what's happened here. Observe that stuff, which means we need this to go close, and then we'll sync it again and observe if it's deliberate. Okay, which means I use something in my own original video to cover this space, right? So if for example any of this happens, you have to find a way to put a cover down that will cover this space here, because if you observe that, see, when I move this, it gives a dark screen, which is wrong. So the other way out is either you move this up a bit and then move this up. Oh, sorry there. I need to clear the selection. Move this up and then get another image, or duplicate this. Yeah, duplicate this and copy it, bring it down here. Let's just start here. No, it's supposed to be down. Now your focus is on this very one here. So sync it such that it will sync with the audio, right? Because we are going to, after you are done syncing the audio and the video, you are going to mute all the audios from the video, so that only the audio from the audio track will play. But it's important you sync the audio and the video so that the lips of your character will sync with the audio. This is why it's very important. So if we play it again, now let's set this as a demo. Yeah. So let's do this, play it on a bigger screen here. You see, it's not syncing somewhere. Why? Because we need to silence this one. So we mute this. In fact, we mute all of it. Right? We mute all of it except the audio. Okay, see, our audio didn't even start from the beginning. It didn't start from the beginning, but that is a bad one. It didn't start from the beginning, which is wrong. And that will take us a bit of a time now to go and start syncing all together, right? But let's just play from where it is. Do you see? There's no syncing here, which means something is wrong, and that is, stop it, and that is our audio. So it has to start from the beginning. Okay? So when you observe that, please go back and align it properly. Let's play again. Perfect. Perfect. The syncing is perfectly in order. You know. This is not syncing properly. This is not syncing properly. So you go back, stop it, and then sync it properly. Sync it properly. Okay, good. So we play now. Now it's syncing properly, right? It's syncing properly right now. Now let's see this other part. Okay, so we'll end this here. Okay, we'll end this here. Now, the next video, I will show us how to add captions. By captions, I mean this, the lyrics of the song. So when we are playing, when we are finalizing our song, we'll have, I'll show us how to add this title, right? All of this, how you can add your logo, and then your lyrics be showing here. How you can add it correct and then make some formatting to it. Okay, so that will be our very last video, and I'm sure it has been a blessing, watching all of this and getting something out of it. Sorry, let me just. Okay, thank you so much. If this video has made an impact in your life, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos.